Imagine owning a mid-engine exotic that can rocket from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds, yet costs less than many luxury SUVs. Sounds impossible, right? But this machine sitting right here might be the biggest performance bargain in the entire sports car world. Today we are taking a deep look at the updated 2026 Corvette Stingray, equipped with the Z51 performance package, finished in a striking torch red that reminds everyone exactly why this American legend still dominates the conversation. Before we explore every detail, take a quick second to like the video and support the Next Gear channel, because if you love cars that punch far above their price tag, this is exactly where you belong. Ever since the mid-engine Corvette arrived in 2020, the story has been nothing short of remarkable. The Stingray started it all, then came the convertible, the track-focused Z06, the hybrid-assisted EOS, and the ferocious ZR1 lineup. Each release pushed the Corvette deeper into supercar territory while still holding on to the value that has defined the badge since its birth, back in 1953. 8 generations later, the formula still works. The question is simple: if you want thrilling V8 performance and exotic design without entering Ferrari or McLaren pricing territory, could this Stingray Z51 be the smartest choice? From the first glance, the front of the 2026 model keeps that sharp stealth fighter attitude that made the C8 famous. The headlights stretch back aggressively while enormous corner air intakes feed cooling to the heat exchangers. Carbon flash accents add contrast against the torch red bodywork, and the Z51 performance package adds a functional front splitter that sits low and purposeful. The cross flag emblem sits proudly on the nose, reminding everyone that this is still the American sports car icon. Moving toward the side, the profile shows exactly why the mid-engine layout changed everything. The cabin sits forward while the sculpted body funnels air toward massive side intakes. The coupe configuration means a removable Targa roof panel, but for 2026 there is something new. Chevrolet introduced an electrochromatic roof section that can shift from transparent to opaque with a simple button press. One moment you enjoy the sunlight above you, and the next moment the glass darkens for shade. It is a small touch, yet it feels like technology borrowed straight from much more expensive exotic machines. Down below, the Z51 package brings forged aluminum wheels finished in gloss black. The design looks sharper than the earlier C8 wheels, which many enthusiasts felt were slightly underwhelming. Up front, you get a 19-inch wheel wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, measuring 245 millimeters wide. Behind the spokes sit 6-piston Brembo brakes ready for serious stopping power. The rear wheels grow to 20 inches and wear massive 305-section tires, giving this Corvette the traction it needs to launch like a missile. Another highlight for 2026 is the upgraded magnetic ride suspension. Sensors scan the road surface incredibly fast, adjusting damping instantly to keep the car planted. Whether you are carving through tight corners or cruising comfortably on the highway, the suspension constantly adapts to deliver the best balance between control and comfort. That is exactly the kind of technology you expect from a true performance machine. At the back, Chevrolet corrected one of the most criticized design elements from the early C8 models. The previous wing design looked unusual, but this updated pedestal-style rear wing finally gives the Stingray the aggressive stance it deserves. Beneath the glass engine cover, you can see the beating heart of the car, while functional vents help pull heat away from the mid-mounted powder plant. Lower down, quad exhaust tips finished in gloss black flank, a dramatic diffuser that looks ready for the racetrack. And now comes the moment every enthusiast waits for. Lift the rear hatch, and there it is. Sitting proudly in the center of the car, the LT2 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8. No turbochargers, no complicated hybrid systems here. Just pure American muscle positioned directly behind the driver. With the Z51 performance package installed, this engine produces 495 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Power flows through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that snaps through gears with lightning speed. The result is breathtaking performance. 0 to 60 miles per hour arrives in about 2.9 seconds, while top speed pushes close to 190 miles per hour. Considering the car weighs roughly 3,535 pounds, the performance numbers begin to make sense. This is supercar acceleration in a package that costs a fraction of what many European rivals demand. Inside the cabin, the 2026 update focuses heavily on technology and refinement. Step inside and you are surrounded by red and black leather with detailed contrast, stitching that instantly feels premium. Dark aluminum trim highlights the speaker grills and control surfaces, creating a cockpit atmosphere that feels both modern and sporty. Dominating the center of the dashboard is a brand new 14-inch touchscreen infotainment system. It handles navigation, performance displays, climate adjustments, and vehicle settings. Chevrolet also updated the graphics, so the menus and drive modes now look like something straight out of a high-end racing simulator. There is even a performance data recorder that lets drivers track lap times and driving statistics. The driver receives additional information through a digital gauge cluster that measures over 12 inches. A head-up display projects vital information onto the windshield, keeping the driver focused on the road ahead. Comfort has not been forgotten either. Heated and ventilated seats come standard in the 2LT trim, and there is wireless charging for your phone, along with USB connections inside the center console. Despite being a focused sports car, the Corvette still manages to offer practical storage space. There is a front trunk for luggage, plus additional cargo room behind the engine that can surprisingly hold a set of golf clubs. But the real magic happens once the engine fires to life. The naturally aspirated V8 erupts with a deep rumble that immediately reminds you why enthusiasts still adore traditional engines. Press the accelerator and the dual-clutch gearbox fires off rapid shifts while the Stingray surges forward with relentless momentum. The steering feels sharp and direct, the brakes inspire confidence, and the magnetic ride suspension keeps everything composed even during aggressive cornering. What makes the experience truly special is how balanced the car feels. The mid-engine layout places weight exactly where it should be, giving the Corvette remarkable stability. Turn into a corner and the front end responds instantly. Apply power on exit and the rear tires dig into the pavement with incredible grip. This level of performance used to belong exclusively to six-figure European supercars. Yet here it is, in a car that begins just above $60,000. Even when you equip the 2LT trim and the Z51 performance package, pushing the price close to $100,000. The value argument remains strong. When compared to machines from Porsche, Ferrari, or McLaren that often cost 2 or 3 times as much, the Corvette still feels like an outrageous bargain. So the real question becomes this: if your goal is pure V8 excitement, exotic styling, and modern technology without entering ultra-luxury price territory, why would you not consider the Stingray? Chevrolet has built something truly unique here. It delivers everyday usability, thrilling performance, and unmistakable presence all in one package. Before we wrap up, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the Next Gear channel so you never miss the next performance review. If cars like this excite you as much as they excite us, you are in the right place. At the end of the day, the 2026 Corvette Stingray Z51 proves that the dream of owning a true mid-engine sports car is no longer reserved for the ultra-wealthy. It is fast, it looks exotic, it sounds incredible, and it continues the legacy of one of the most famous sports cars ever built. The only real question left is simple: would you choose this American performance icon over the expensive European alternatives?